Short exercise 20-8. We're going to calculate the equivalent units of production. This problem is similar to the one we just did, so it shouldn't take as long to explain it. So the mixing department of fresh foods had 50,000 units to account for in October. Now, if you remember, units to account for is the same as units accounted for. So that is 50,000 units. Of the 50,000 units, 40,000 units were completed and transferred to the next department. So units completed and transferred out, 40,000. Now let's think about these units. Since these units were completed and transferred out, since they were completed, they have all of them have the direct materials applied to them. So it's 40,000 equivalent units for direct materials, and the same for conversion costs. Since all of them were completed, it means all of them have 100% of both the direct materials and the conversion costs added to them. Then it says, and 10,000 units were 20% complete. So that means in our ending work in process, remember, ending work in process are the incomplete units at the end of the accounting period. So of these 10,000 units that are incomplete, they were 20% of the way through the process. All of the materials are added at the beginning of the process. So going back to our slides, all of the materials are added at the beginning. DM stands for direct materials. And these happen to be 20% complete. So they're probably about this far done through the process, right about here. Well, what percentage of them have the direct materials added? Well, they were all started, so all of them have had the direct materials added. So it is 10,000 units. Oops. 10,000 units, all of them have 100% of the direct materials added. And then, let's get to the key part. Conversion costs are added evenly throughout the mixing process. So since these 10,000 units are 20% complete, that means 20% of them have had the conversion costs, or they have, excuse me, I should say, of these 10,000 units, they have 20% of the conversion costs added to them. So that is equivalent to 20% times 10,000, or 2,000 units. So that's the same as saying 2,000 units have 100% of the conversion costs. That's the equivalent of saying 10,000 units have 20% of the conversion costs added to them. Then we just simply add these up. And then we're done with the equivalent units section of the production cost report.